what sort of advice would you give to a young actress? We'll take first young actress, regardless of color, regardless of whatever origin, and who would say, hey, but that's not fair because I'm getting all these roles because I'm pretty, I'm sweet, I have long hair, which I don't really like. You say it's easy. It's been easy for you. But
no, it's not easy.
So what would you say to them? No. How do you get out of this? How do you get the better roles?
Unfortunately, it's not easy. It hasn't gotten easier because every time when you get to a certain place, there are new hurdles to be met. When you're a newcomer, it's so competitive. If you're pretty, there's someone who's going to be prettier. If you're tall, someone's going to be taller. If you're a certain way, there's always going to be someone who is going to be better. But it shouldn't put you down. You have to be who you are. You have to be the best at what you are. You have to be prepared. You have to be ready if you are given the opportunity that you don't go, oh my God, then it's too late because somebody else will be more ready than you.
When you say prepared, then what do you mean?
It's hard work. It's like if you want to be an actor, there are many ways and means. You don't just sit by the coffee shop and hope that some director is going to walk by and go, that's the girl I'm looking for.
Really? Isn't that how it's supposed to happen?
No,
You're walking down the street and they go, oh gosh, you're
sometimes
just the right one.
It has happened, but out of how many? Some you have to go through the hard way. Some it really is by a good, lucky opportunity. It was like when Ang was casting the young boy for Life of Pi, he was actually there for his cousin. He didn't go there, but then he's spotted. So, but then at the end of the day, it's also whether you have a certain gift, and if you have that gift, you cannot be lazy. You have to fine-tune your skills. And for me, it's a constant learning curve. You have to be learning the whole time. What's new that's going to be coming around the corner? Then you have to be prepared. Are you going to be learning Chinese, Mandarin, Burmese?
Yeah? Yes.
And the latest one I was learning Korean. So you think it's hard, but you have to set your mind to it and go, okay, I'm going to spend the next 3 nights just learning those 5 lines. And you think, not that hard, 5 lines. But when you have to do it and do it naturally, like it's in your nature, it's not easy. So our work is a lot of work, perseverance. And it's always like that, the harder you work, the luckier you seem to get. So that when the opportunity does arise, at least you are ready for it and you're not floundering.
What about being Asian? What about being in, not just
That's
being a
something
woman?
we can't change,
Yeah,
right? We have
right.
to come to terms with that. When we first started out, I must say, when I first went to America, I mean, you could see in TV, that's the easiest to spot, whether you have a news anchor, whether you have on the most popular TV shows, do you even have an Asian face? When we first started, there were no Asian faces. We had a couple of very well-known, like Joan Chen, bless her, she's gorgeous, she did The Last Emperor. And after that is to find, is there a steady work that says, we have they had to write us in. I remember when I first went there, the roles were, the waitress at the Chinese, Chinatown, or the prostitute around the corner in Chinatown. Then one day, we turned around and said, I am sure you have a lot of Asian faces which are not in Chinatown. Please look around. And it was a long time coming. It took us a while. And now in the last 5-6 years, you have see the shift. But because our market is important.